What up guys, Rob here with RJ Gaming coming at you with another World of Warcraft video. Today I wanted to show you guys a little bit about Horrific Visions, show you the progression that I've made, kind of how the visions become quite a bit easier once you upgrade your cloak, and just kind of the difference. So if you guys want to check out previous videos on my Horrific Visions, check it right out on my page. I've got some from when I first got my cloak, kind of like the first vision I ran, how tough it was to go in there and to stay alive and to keep your sanity. And now I want to show you guys kind of as a comparative video what it would be if you were to have your cloak upgraded. And I know a lot of you guys are doing this right now. This is the most current World of Warcraft content. It's patch 8.3, so everybody seems to be having a good time with it. I just watched a great video interview with Ian Hazzikostas, the game director for World of Warcraft, um, and he was talking a lot about 8.3 and Horrific Visions, and specifically the corruption system and the corruption gear. He said overall the team is very happy with how that panned out and how that's worked out, so I'm very glad to hear that. Um, it's a really interesting system. I like it. It's pretty cool. It gives a lot of things to work towards and a lot of extra stuff in the game. However, it is very like one-sided, as in like one trajectory. So if you're a big person on having a lot of variety in World of Warcraft, it probably isn't quite up your alley because it's really just like you have to do this to do this to do this to do this kind of thing. Um, but if you're about gear progression and being stronger, making your character stronger, all that kind of stuff, and just being excited about that kind of thing, this is definitely going to be exciting for you, and I'm sure you're enjoying the hell out of it. I absolutely am. I'm definitely the latter. Those two types of people. I love progressing my character, making them stronger, having different ways to get gear. The assaults are a lot of fun. They're definitely standard World of Warcraft future. There's no question about that. They're not really like there's some really interesting little things here and there that changes it up, but it's a pretty like go tank and spank, get your percentage bar filled, check the box, get the chest, get the reward to come do the vision. So it's really just a like do this to do that sort of thing, which is totally fine. I like the theme of it. I love the dark theme, the Zoth, like that just corrupted, dark, old god. Like that's just so fucking cool. I think that that's awesome. So from like a storytelling point and a theme point, I absolutely fucking love this system. I think it's great, and I think that the fact that it's something different, aside from what we normally do over and over, it's just nice to have a little bit of something different to go do in the world, to add on to your list of things that you love to do in World of Warcraft. So let's go ahead and get going here. I'm actually show you guys where I'm at with gear. So last week, today's Tuesday resets. It is actually so it's February 18th. Tuesday resets. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, just about. So I am doing this right after resets. So last week's um, max cloak upgrade was rank 10, so I've reached rank 10, and this week's is now rank 11. And in order to do that, 456.56 by the way, guys, fucking going ham here. Actually, before I tell you about something else, look at this. So I've got 2 pieces of corrupted gear, really nice. So this one increased my secondary stats by 33 every second for 20 seconds, and it actually the chance goes up if you have 2 nearby allies with the same thing. And then my other one is here, and it just increases my leech by 8%, which helps a lot with my tanking and with my self-healing ability. So I've combined those two for a total corruption of 35. Base corruption is 80, but my resistance is 45, so it's 35 total. So I'm not hitting that 40 with that fucking thing from beyond that I can't stand. So that's always good. But we'll go over here. I'll show you guys the quest to go to rank 11, which I just picked up this morning from Rathion, who stands over here. So if you guys didn't know, come down to the Heartforge, go to Rathion. Every week he'll have a quest for you to upgrade your cloak. Make sure you accept this quest before you go into your visions, because if you're going into your visions without this quest accepted, you're going to get fucked as far as getting your torn pages, which are your items you need to upgrade. So we need 8 of them this week, which is insane. I also just found out a very interesting piece of information that I will tell you guys about in a minute when we go into the vision. I want you all to know about this. It's very important. So we need 8 torn pages. I currently have 6. I've done 3 visions so far today. I've just been banging them out. So I got 6 out of 8. So this will be my last time for this week going in for my upgrade. I have one more vessel left, so I'll get it done. I should probably be able to get one more vessel by the end of the week, but yeah, so we'll go in and I want to talk to you guys a little bit about um, something I want to show you in here with the map. And also, just make sure you guys are using this upgrade system for Mother's Research. Very, very important. I'm gonna pop in a couple of things right here for upgrades. So this basically makes the visions a little bit easier for you, um, which is really, I don't know, I think it's really good for just helping you out overall. But the biggest one that I found to be super fucking helpful was this one. This Elite Extermination. Every time you defeat an elite enemy, it restores 200 sanity. That's a lot, guys. That's a shit ton. And it helps quite a bit. So you have to research everything in this previous bar to go to the next bar to go to the next one. So just make sure you're coming over here, spending your corrupted mementos that you get in the visions and get in the assaults, and make sure you're spending those appropriately over here. One side's more for if you're with a group, and one side's more for if you're by yourself. So that's kind of a thing. So what I want to look at now is we'll go into the vision and come over here. This is going to be Stormwind, by the way. So what I'm going to do, I have the ability to do more than this, but what I want to show you guys is how to do to maximize yourself in these visions for Stormwind. You can only get, this is kind of the piece of information I wanted to tell you all about. I'll show you on the map. When you go in here, you can look at the map before you start the vision. So Stormwind is split up into 4 sections. There's 2 corrupted areas and 2 lost areas. So these are the corrupted areas, right here. You can see them in the lighter purple, kind of like lighter purple with a lighter border. So those are your 2 corrupted areas. These are your 2 lost areas. Now guys, very important. To maximize yourself in here for your cloak upgrade, you need to do the 2 corrupted areas. Each corrupted area gives you 1 torn page. The lost areas, from what I've found and have been doing, do not give you torn pages. Alright? So, what that means, do this one, do this one. You don't even have to kill the final boss, but if you have enough sanity to go bang it out, get it done, get some more corrupted mementos, have at it, have a blast. But don't waste your time. I actually made the mistake earlier. I went here, here, then here. Did these 3 areas, did not kill the final boss, and was like, wait, why'd I only get 2 torn pages? And I talked to the guild about it, actually, and they confirmed. You only get 2 pages per entry, per vessel. So each vessel you earn gives you 1 entry into each, vision. You can only get 2 pages per entry. So do these 2, end boss, leave, get another entry, do these 2, end boss, leave. That's basically what I've had to do today. So that's why I have had to do 3 visions up to this point to get 6 pages. So this will be our 4th and last vision. So just be sure to prioritize these 2 areas. You do not need to kill the final boss to get your pages. So really, you just want to, if you're struggling, get in here, get over to this area, then get over to this area, or vice versa, whatever. Just focus on finishing the areas. Don't worry about the boss. Don't worry about the lost areas. You'll get your 2 pages for your upgrade. That is the #1 most important thing to benefit. Anything above that is just extra. So if, let's say you want to kill these 2, once they're done, once these 2 areas are finished, you're good. You can do whatever you want. Final boss, go try another area. Just know that these 2 you have to complete to maximize each week up to, so far, rank 11 when you get those need those torn pages. So far, that's what you're going to end up being able to do to maximize your horrific visions. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you guys kind of my route, how I go through it, and just show you sort of the how much better it's gotten. Like I said, if you want to reference my other videos, you'll see the difference. It's crazy, the difference. So what I like to do, I'll start out here. I pull these little guys down in with these guys. Wait till they kind of come a little closer, and then hit them with my Heart of Azeroth ability. Get out of the blue, or the purple. Smack this guy down. There, that just took care of that whole group right there. That's usually where I like to start. Then I make my way over to the first area. So this is going to take us over there. So let's grab, I'm going to grab all those guys, and we're going to actually come over here, get tucked in this corner, and then blast them, eye beam. And you can see my damage has gone just insane. So yeah, you can see my damage is pretty high, and we're gonna head over here into our area. These eyes you don't have to kill. You kind of they just slow you down. You can walk over them. It's gonna be a small group that we gotta kill here. Just these three you have to take out. Like that. Don't worry about these eyes. Click here to go into the first area. First area, there's a bunch of bombs. They're yellow on your minimap. You just have to click them to arm them all. I like to go right through here. I like to grab these guys here. And as you're going, just remember to be enabling your bombs. You can also pick up these chests. They have corrupted mementos in them. If you have the time. I have plenty of time to finish this, so. We're gonna go over here. We're actually gonna take out this guy next. He's one of our kind of rares in here. So we're gonna take him out. Now this thing from beyond will chase you around in here. You wanna kinda try to get away from it, or it will stun you for, I think it's 3 seconds. And that purple, he will leap into it. He does 3 of them. So that thing that was chasing me, see how I just killed him? Gave me 200 sanity. That thing will chase you. You'll see it kind of come up as like a purple beam of energy. Now I'm saving my Azraed ability. Something a little bit tougher than that. See, there's that thing again. See him coming towards me? So he's not really too dangerous. Just keep him away from you. If he stuns you and you're not really near any enemies, it's not a big deal. See how he just stopped following you? Just gotta keep moving. Not a big deal. Now, I like to go around this backside. We're gonna take out these guys. Take out the big boy first. Like I said, you can see my damage has just gone fucking insane on this character. Oh, that thing is right there. Whew, that was close. Grab this little group right here. I'd recommend for Horrific Visions, if you can set up your class to take out multiple characters, like AoE, I would recommend doing that. Just because it just makes things a whole hell of a lot easier. If you're going to group up a lot of these guys, and you're going to blast them down like I've been doing. Oh, this one. I'm going to save my big ability actually for the end boss in this area. So we're just going to blast these guys down. And there's one over here. See, as I was going, I was getting rid of those. Oh, here's that. Gotta kind of like, see, he goes away. It's like an evil spirit of yourself.
That's all of them.
It is.
Detonate the explosives and let's
So you
get
detonate
out.
them. We have plenty of sanity to actually take this last guy out. So what I'm gonna do is show you exactly how I time it as a demon hunter. So get your metamorphosis ready. Get it hovering. Okay. Once he says play, hit it. Like that. Boom. Hit him with this first. Any big stuff you have, just dump it. Get out of the bombs, obviously. He's gonna try to blast you with this like eye of like fire. That thing is gonna chase you no matter what. So just kind of like stay away from him. There it is. Click this portal to take you back to the center area. That'll bring you right back here. So you guys notice this right from the beginning. So the next area is actually right here. The next corrupted area, I should say. Right here. Blast these guys down to gain entry. We're going to end up popping an orb in a little bit here, but not too soon. Take advantage of as much as we can. Always maximize your orb usage. But don't ever get below, I would say 200. If you're new, once you hit 200, don't try to push it, because if you're in combat, you can't activate the orb. That can be a real issue. So what I'm gonna show you guys is a little trick that I use. So you have to free all these guys, right? But you have to kill these two main guys before you can do that. So watch this. We're gonna pop an orb. Make sure you're within range of an enemy. Pop your orb, then bring the enemy to the orb, just like that. That's actually going to make you able to combat them down while you're gaining your sanity, so you're not losing any time. You can get hit by pretty much anything. Doesn't really matter. These tentacles like to come up out of the ground. Make sure you're DPSing them down. And boom, just like that. We just killed that, and we didn't really lose any sanity over it, see? So this is another little group. Kill this group before you try to engage this boss over here. That boss can be really tough to deal with this group. You can bring them together if you're really OP, but I would recommend if you're not super competent in your skills to wait. So this is one of the bosses that we need to kill for this area. So hit him with our big abilities, which we saved. Some of this sanity reduction you cannot avoid. But remember, he's a big boss, so watch this. We're gonna gain 200 as soon as we kill him. And done. 200. We're pretty much back to max right there. Our thing from beyond. Following again. So we're gonna go over and kill the next big boss. There's two of them for this area. Make sure you're killing down these tormentors. This tormentor first, and the slave driver, then the tentacles. Right here. Tentacles don't do as many abilities, and the other two can be really annoying. This is the next big fella, so let's get him. Now I don't have my... Now, just get out of the tentacles. I don't have my other ability, my Azerite ability, so this, when he purples up like that, run away from him. He's gonna hook you with a chain and try to, like, pull you in. Plus, you have to stay out of the tentacles. Plus, you have to avoid this thing from beyond. Stay out of that, stay out of that. He's gonna come to me. I'm gonna blast across it. Bring him over here. He's doing it again. We're gonna repeat this one more time. I don't really want to lose sanity if I don't have to. So yeah, just kind of move yourself to the side. Like that. He's done with the chain. You can go back to him. DPS him down. Gain another 200 sanity for that. Now all these cages will unlock. So you can have the ability to unlock it, basically. So you want to go around all the little purples, or the little yellows on the screen. On your mini-map. You want to go around and strategically get them all, so... But I have so much sanity. Like you can see, I still have 2 orbs, and we're about to finish the second area. So I have a lot of extra sanity. So I just wanted to show you guys how to do this very clean, without having to be like stressed out. So I'm gonna blast these guys. Just to make use of my ability. Sometimes if I'm not using it for a while, I'm gonna use it just to make the best out of it. You know what I mean? So just grab that one, and you can kind of just go along with the mini-map, find your stride. There's some tormentors, so make sure that you're targeting them, bringing them down first. They'll actually blast you with a, like, corruption blast, basically, like big blast purple. You'll lose sanity. So you don't want that to happen. There's a secret little pathway. It's not really much of a secret. Right through here. I want to take out, like I said, the tormentor first, as I'm targeting them. See how he's blasting like that? He won't stop that until he's dead, so now you can see why that's such a big deal. Grab this one. Okay, that's done. There's the thing from beyond chasing us. Click this. Click it. Perfect. So that completes that area. Thing from beyond. See ya, sucker. Or evil version of myself. We'll see you later. Alright, so we're gonna go over here. Now we're back to the boss. So we have plenty of sanity to take out these 2 guys in front of the boss. So we'll go ahead and blast them down. That shadow shift ability, if you can interrupt it, try to. You'll be able to damage down the enemies a lot faster if you do interrupt it. I'm going to show you guys another trick. Now you have to kill these 2 to get into the boss. I'm sure you guys have figured that out by now. This little shadowy gate will open now. You'll see I have plenty of sanity left, so I could go off and do all kinds of extra stuff. I could probably do another area lost area. Look, I have 2
Mother,
reset orbs.
do not listen
Come
to
in
the
here,
whispers.
let this role playing start, then pop your orb. So this role playing will go while your orb is reviving you. Then once she's attackable,
No.
pull her to you, hit her with everything you have. Now she's going to gain the abilities of the other 2 bosses in each area, plus 10% health for each area that we completed. So she's got 20% more health, plus an ability. See the bomb ability? She picked that up from the other area. We gotta get out of there. Now there's... Alright, I'm gonna get out of that. When she says get out of my sight or whatever, hide from the view, just get behind a pillar. You do not want to get hit by that. Basically blast across the whole room. This you just don't want to be standing there. Oh, I accidentally got hit by that. Oh, I just got hit by that. Okay, so that is that chain ability where you normally would have to run from with the purple tentacles, and I just screwed that up, but that's okay. So be gone from my sight. Go back over here. Once she pops this, she'll run to you. Boom. Then she'll come running over here, and now I can get her a little more. This is a very movement-heavy encounter, obviously, so if I can get her close to me. There, just like that. That, guys, is how you complete your 2 areas to get your torn pages from the Horrific Vision in Storm. So here we are. You have your main chest for killing the boss, which is going to contain corrupted mementos, which is always nice. Your torn pages, this is from one side area, corrupted area. Here's the other corrupted area. Both are going to contain torn pages. Now we have 8 out of 8 for our cloak upgrade. You also receive these sparks of unwavering strength, and that combining 45 of those will give you an essence for your Heart of Azeroth, so that's always good. Out of that, and you just leave the vision. I'd say that was pretty smooth. I should have popped Metamorphosis on the end boss, and I shouldn't have gotten hit by those 2 abilities, or hit by those 2 abilities. Other than that, that was a pretty smooth run. So come over here. Once you have all your torn pages, you'll see it kind of goes up as you go on. It's kind of like, I forget the exact numbers, but basically for 11 it's 8, for rank 10 it was 6, for rank 9 I think it was, I forget what it was for that one, but yeah, I can't remember. So, but anyway, it's, I think, what was it? I don't even remember. You guys will have to look and see what the actual like required numbers were, but let's see here. We'll turn in these 8. This.
Never let your guard down.
We're gonna right-click that, and then so you right-click this horrific core, which is how you upgrade your cloak, and then you left-click your cloak. And there it is. So now we have a rank 11 cloak. We have 42 corruption resistance. Cool. Nice. And then reduces sanity loss and vision by 65%. Wow. That's great. So this thing just keeps getting more and more powerful. And like I said, if you compare, like now you can look, like now I only have 28. So I can equip, if I get like a piece of 10% or 10 sanity, like a piece of 10, I can add that now and still be under my 40. Because I just hate running from that. That thing from beyond. It drives me nuts. So I try to stay under 40 if I can. But the more powerful this cloak gets, you guys compare 2 videos. Go back and watch my first Horrific Visions video, like ever, and then watch this one, and just look at the difference. I mean, my damage has obviously gotten higher too, but it's just insane the difference sanity lost wise. Like, it's so much quicker to be able to crank through these areas, and you kill stuff so quickly and your sanity stays up so high that even some of the interrupts you don't even really have to worry about. Like a lot of the stuff that I just killed, you can do interrupts, and you can try to do more like take that approach where you go a little more a little safer and just focus on like pulling smaller groups, interrupting abilities that are going to be fatal to you and taking it that way. But for me as a demon hunter, I love blasting large groups, and it just the Demon Hunter does so well. The more enemies I have, the more damage I do. So obviously I'm not going to pull like too much to where I can't handle it, and I'm getting stunned and things are going off and I just die because then you lose your vision and then you're fucked basically. But if you can, find that fine line, how many enemies can I pull? How many can I manage? Where I'm not going to get hit by abilities to lose sanity by getting hit by abilities, but I'm also not going to be taking too long and losing sanity over time anyway. So it's finding that balance. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Remember what I told you. Go to those 2 corrupted areas, get those done. Don't worry about the final boss. Don't worry about the lost areas. Once you get those 2 areas completed and you're back to the center, or whatever, and you look and you're like, oh my god, I have all this sanity left, go do some stuff. Challenge yourself. Push yourself. I was able to get 2 corrupted areas and a lost area done pretty easily. And actually had enough sanity to almost kill the final boss. And I probably could have, but I was screwing around and I ended up dying. But anyway, you push yourself and, do as much as you can. But for your cloak upgrades, just know that those are the only 2 things that you need for your cloak upgrade up to rank 11, up to this point in the game in 8.3. So I just wanted you to be aware of that. Hopefully this was an educational video for everyone. If you liked it, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk to you the next time. Take care.